Now, you're not even out of breath.
No, I'm in good,
How often do you do this?
Every day.
You do this mountain every day?
Well, we run this hill 3 times, then we're on the track for 2 days, and I think it's really starting to pay off for me. You know, this is something I've been doing for a long, long time.
Jerry Rice trains like a rookie, fighting to make the team, not a superstar headed for the Hall of Fame. He never misses a workout, never takes a day off. It's the pattern of his life.
Jerry Rice wakes up this morning. I can tell you exactly how he woke up this morning and he said, someone's getting better than me. And he went running out to work out, and that's the way he is.
If there is no struggle, there is no progress. For Rice, the satisfaction is not getting to the top, it is staying there.
This is the foundation, and if you don't make it through this part, the risk of injury goes up dramatically. And this is part of building that solid foundation. If you can master this hill, you can be that much more of a factor to your team.
When you talk about Jerry Rice and what he means to the 49ers, it's like talking about San Francisco and you say, what does the Golden Gate Bridge mean to the city? It means everything. He personifies what we hope to produce in terms of on-the-field performance, and he personifies everything that the 49er image has been built and has been intended to convey.
Now, when all the audience thinks of Jerry Rice, you think of, number one, the greatest receiver who ever played the game. You think, 2, work ethic. What good does this do help you catching passes? I mean, running up a mountain like this. How does this, translate into those great one-handed grabs?
I think it challenged me mentally and physically, because if you can endure this hill, you can endure anything, because you're going to be tested. You know, that's just like the 4th quarter and you got a minute left in the ball game. If you're tired, either you're going to quit or somehow you're going to dig down deep and make that play to win the football game.
Here's Montana throwing for the end zone. Rice leap. He got it. Touchdown 49ers.
When Rice is in a position to win a game, he remembers what got him to that point.
Down the sideline. He's 77 yards. Touchdown pass to Jerry Rice.
Do you have some sort of little voice inside of you or some motto that you keep repeating to do this for this long and to get to the level of excellence that you've achieved? You must have something inside of you saying, repeating over and over.
I think it never quit. You know, if you get into that quitting mode, when you're tired, you're going to stop. Whenever I challenge this hill, I make it a purpose not to quit. You never want to really get it inside you, okay, I'm tired, I can quit now. When I'm running this hill by myself, if there's no one else around, I'm not going to quit.
Best part of my workout is when it's all over.
From a physical standpoint, Jerry Rice has incredible stamina. Part of it's just God-given, part of it's conditioning, but he has stamina that takes him through a 20-game season. He can just strictly out-muscle and out-move his opposition because of that stamina.
Rice's workouts are the reason for his endurance and longevity. In the golden age of the receiver, he is the unquestionable leader of the pack.
Highway 101 belongs to Jerry Rice. Next exit, Hall of Fame. Rice is there, and he's into the end zone. He's done it. Jerry Rice is the touchdown scorer of the century. Rice passes. James Lofton is the #1 receiver in career yardage ever.
With his work ethic, Rice raises his level of play every season. In 1995, he broke 4 more NFL records, 2 of which came in the regular season finale. Most yards in a season and most catches in a career. Rice simply shows no sign of slowing down.
You know, if I didn't love this game, I wouldn't be doing this.
Jerry, I saw a piece about you once where it said how meticulous you were. What bothers you most about your appearance? I mean, if there was a mirror right here and you looked into that mirror and you wanted to change something about yourself, the way you look, what would it be?
My uniform, it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
My jersey, my pants, you notice if I get tackled, I'm up, I'm tucking my jersey back in
But
my
didn't
pants.
you wear one of those towels once? You had one of those long things that looked like a tail.
I like to look good, to play well. It motivates me, and I feel if I go out there and I feel good about myself, I'm really going to make the plays and win the football game.
Look good, feel good, play good. Rice has been doing that for 12 years. He's succeeded in all situations.
Do you have anything like you would do in the cold weather? Because I mean, some of your greatest games have been in the weather. You wonder how you can catch a ball, you know.
You know, I think the playoff game back in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, you know, it was so cold there. I came out, was all pumped up, ready to play the game, and you know, I put those long sleeves on, all of that, trying to keep warm. In cold weather, I think what I can do well is like cut.
Yeah.
And there's not many players out there that can cut when the field is frozen. So that's like a advantage for me, and I think, you know, by me cutting like that, I can get the separation that I need.
What do you mean when you say separation? You hear that word a lot. So what does that mean?
Separation is like, you know, being able to run full speed and make a cut and not stop. You know, I try to come out of my cuts 1 or 2 steps, and I think.
How often do you
that's
practice that? And that's another routine that you do, right? Another practice routine.
You know, my trainer. You know, we always doing cone drills, and I think it helps me a lot because it really helps me to get out of my cuts. And if you can run good routes and you can get out of your cuts, you know, I don't care if you're not that fast, you're going to be able to get open and catch the football.
Young goes back to throw, launches it down the right side. Rice is there. Oh my! A one-handed catch down the sideline. One of his greatest catches.
Jerry Rice is a perfectionist. You watch his head. His head, when he runs a pattern, his head never moves. Because what happens is you don't want your head to be bouncing up and down, because when your head bounces up and down, then your eyes bounce up and down, then the ball, as you're looking at the ball, starts to bounce up and down. And if you look at Jerry Rice's head, he can run full speed and make moves, and his head doesn't move at all. That's something that is not natural. There's nothing that he's accomplished or achieved that he hasn't worked harder than anyone else for.
Jerry Rice, the living embodiment of the principle, practice makes perfect.